Alright, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is Calm Like a Bomb by the band Rage Against the Machine. If you are new here, please like and subscribe. The more that you like this content, the more that I know that you specifically would like to see more of this specific type of content, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into this immediately, but let me tell you one thing. Dudes, if you would like to listen to the song, I would honestly prefer you to go listen to the song on the artist's channel so you can help them out. Get what I'm saying here? This is a reaction channel. All right. And for legality reasons, I stop often. Okay. Let's go. Let's jump into this immediately. I got the lyrics pulled up. Let's go. It's a pretty solid, like super solid bass line, dude.
Feel the funk blast! Feel the funk blast! Feel the funk blast! Yeah! Check it! Word out of master, I walk hard like a dog. Yes, my never be fearless. World War returns to partners like power from Paris.
Oh, okay, hold on. He starts out saying, I be walking God like a dog. My narrative is fearless. Generally, his narrative is that he is fearless. He doesn't care what you have to really think about what he says. He says the next bar starts out. My word war returns to burn like Baldwin home from Paris. Okay, Baldwin may be referring to James Baldwin. James Baldwin moved to Paris in like the 1940s or so. Because he didn't like the way America was towards people of color, specifically black people and gay people. And that happened in the 40s. My word war also sounds kind of like World War a little bit. Maybe that's a double, dude. There may be a double. There may be a double. Because World War and Word War... James Baldwin left around the same time of World War II, if I recall. Okay, let's go. Like steel from a furnace, I was born landless. This is the native son, born of Zapata's gun. Ooh, like steel from a furnace, steel in a furnace is mixed, so I think he's calling himself mixed, right? Steel is, I think, iron and carbon, I think, something like that. So there is a mix that needs to be created, and then he's also saying that he was born landless, so maybe he doesn't know which side of him he should be representing, right? Because he's not one specific type of thing. So he's basically saying, yeah, I was born landless. This is the native son. So the next bar basically says to the listeners, I guess, that he's chosen his native side. That's it. I was born landless, born of Zapata's gun. Zapata, Emiliano Zapata was the general of, oh shit, No. It was like a Mexican army, basically, like the Libertation of the South, I think it was called, something like that. And like the people who were involved with, the people who idolize Zapata's revolutionary mentality, I think they call themselves Zapatistas, if I recall. So he's basically saying he's a revolutionary. This is the native son born of Zapata's guns. Let's get it. Okay. vultures. Vultures are generally terrible creatures, right? They're weak, right? They prey on the weak. They never are like, headstrong into targeting something strong. So he says these vultures rob everyone. He's referring to most likely the government. Leave nothing but chains. Leave nothing but chains. He's calling the people that they're robbing slaves, basically, I think. These weak politicians take everything but leave the masses with nothing but chains, potentially.
Point on the globe. These vultures robbing everything, leave nothing but chains. Pick a point on the globe. Your picture's the same.
Wait, pick a point in a globe. Yes, the picture's the same. So he's basically, I think this is going back to the line right before, these vultures rob everything. He's saying this is all over the planet, basically. This is not anything specifically for America, bro. This is just humanity, unfortunately.
Pick a point on the globe. Your picture's the same. There's a church, there's a myth, there's a heart. There's a room, there's a loan, there's a child, there's a birth.
Oh, that's deep, bro. There's a bank, there's a church, there's a myth, there's a hearse. These are kind of like four things that have nothing to do with each other, but they all kind of do, right? I would say there's a bank, he's referring to money, church, maybe religion, but then he goes into myth. So maybe, money. Bank is about money. The church is about some form of indoctrination of sorts, right? So maybe money is the new religion, potentially. Yeah, and then the myth of living your life for the sake of money is just a waste of life in a sense, right? And no matter how much money you make in your life, bro, you're all gonna end up in a hearse. That's kind of what I get from that right there, dude. The next line says, a mall and a loan, a child dead at birth. Malls are where you go shopping, obviously, and a loan, maybe kids are spending too much time, potentially. I'm trying to read the lyrics here, dudes. A mall and a loan. A mall and a loan. This is kind of stumping me, bro. A mall and a loan. You go to a mall to have fun, you spend money. Maybe he's correlating the fact that you have to, that maybe you can't have fun without spending money. Maybe that's the problem, right? A mall and a loan, a child dead at birth. He's basically saying the child was dead when it was born, because what kind of life are you living if your life is for the sole purpose of making money and spending money for your happiness? That's not happiness, is it? Is it really a life worth living if your life is just completely that? Basically, is what I'm getting from that. Let's get it.
Church, there's a myth, there's a heart. There's a room, there's a loan, there's a child, there's a birth. There's a widow, big parrot, there's a venerable team, a white-hearted judge, a syringe and a vein.
All right, there's a widow pig parrot, a rebel to tame, a white-hooded judge, a syringe and a vein. Ooh. There's a widow. A widow is a woman whose husband died. And most likely because this is Rage Against the Machine, a pig is going to be referenced to a police officer, right? The only time I've heard the term pig parrot used, like in like regular speech, is like someone who is in authority, who blindly follows laws, but they don't specifically understand the laws that they're following. They're just like blindly following it. Like you're parroting the law, but you don't have no idea what it means, type of thing. Or you're parroting something. You get what I'm saying? But you have no concept of what the hell you're talking about. You don't basically use your own emotional intelligence to judge the situation. You just blindly follow, kind of like mandatory minimums. Kind of like that, dudes. A widow, so a widow pig parrot, a rebel to tame. A rebel to tame. Okay, we'll hold on to that for a second. A white hooded judge, that could be a judge that most likely was influenced by some form of Ku Klux Klan situation. A syringe and a vein. I'm getting from this, someone basically, the wife of a dead police officer is sitting in jail potentially with a syringe waiting to be injected into their vein. Maybe Mumia, potentially. Could this be what he's talking about? It would make sense because of the last song we heard from him. Mumia was heavily involved in that incident, in that song. So maybe he's referring to Mumia again. And maybe Mumia is the rebel to tame also. Or just the overall masses of people who rebel against the machine are the rebels to tame, potentially. All right, let's get it. And the riot, wait, hold on. And the riot be the rhyme of the unheard. Okay. Maybe rhyme is not specifically a mandatory word in that sentence. It could be like an art form, potentially, maybe. And the riot to be the art form of the unheard. It could be the riot, could be a painting of the unheard. It's just the voice of the... This is about Mumia, maybe. The voice of the voiceless, potentially. It's the voice of the painting, in a sense, could be the voice of the voiceless. The rhyme could be the voice of the voiceless. Interesting. Okay. Maybe that's what it is, dudes. All right, let's get it. It's an interesting song, dude. I think honestly it's a super beautiful like oxymoron though, bro. Is he really calm? No. He's basically saying, dude, nothing has changed. Basically, dude, nothing has. Regardless of whatever change we may think has occurred within America in terms of like the elite robbing the regular citizens, bro, nothing really has changed, bro. That's basically what he's saying, dudes. He's right. All right, let's get it. You guys a funny story, dudes. When I saw people like suggesting this song a whole lot in the comments, right? And I was like, are you saying that I am calm like a bomb? I had no idea, bro. I had no idea this was the real title of a song. Apologies for this specific entrance taking so long, dudes. Drop like a bomb! Drop like a bomb! love the aggression, bro. I absolutely always love the aggression.
Striking a line of cops outside of the mill. The country soul that reads post no bills.
All right.
Mass without rules. It's a prison to fill. It's a right to obey and a right to kill. It's a striking a line of cops outside of the mill. There's a country soul that reads post no bills. Mass without rules. There's a prison to fill. Because there's a right to obey and a right to kill.
There's a right to obey, and there's a right to kill. Poignant, bro. All right. Another amazing entry from Rage Against the Machine, dudes. For a fact, another amazing entry into their catalog, dudes. Hey, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments the next one of these I should be listening to, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. All right, and dudes, listen. You guys all have an amazing day. Enjoy it. All right.